What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
BlueNote Fan Report. Aloha, my friends. How are we out there in Blues land? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready for some hockey? Yeah, we're going to play some hockey tonight. The St. Louis Blues, they are the game in town. They are in Edmonton, Ontario, or Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta. I got that one wrong. Edmonton, Alberta. And this is a battle for the third win in a row. The Blues, that elusive third win. It is time. It is time to get it. They have played great. Bennington and net. So one of the teases I put is the team going to rally around him? That's a big question tonight. Big question. I'm having trouble seeing my board tonight. Rams are tied right now. Let's go St. Louis Rams. Who? Who are they playing? Pump the Stars 4-1. And the game that's happening right now with about 7 minutes left to go in the third period, the Red Wings and Senators are all knotted at 3 on a night they celebrated Kane for his 500th goal. So that tastes good. Oh, my goodness. How are you doing? If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to support me by sending some stars. I appreciate it. Helps us keep doing this show. We'll get into some of the numbers here shortly. I'm kind of waiting to see if Justin's going to show up. I don't know. He should. Where's your comments? Come on, people. Comment. We need your comments today. We need comments on this show so I don't go nuts. To all of my Desert Storm veterans, if you were served in there, happy 35th anniversary between now and the end of February. This is an important time for us. October, they're going to dedicate the memorial for Gulf War, our Desert Shield, Desert Storm, and it's we made it 35 years. We were called upon. We didn't completely know what we were doing, but we got out there and did our jobs very, very well, I think. Edmonton, they're looking at the schedule ahead. Oh, wow, we got a tough schedule. Edmonton tonight, Winnipeg Tuesday. That's the one that, okay, let's just not look down at it. Then Dallas and then the Kings. Got to be ready. 3-3-3, let it be, let it be, let it be, Let the Blues be and get a win for number 3. Let it be. Sam. She's our Sam, and she's not a man. Oh my goodness. I'm going nuts today. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Welcome. And you're appreciated, Barry. Thank you, Sister Day. I appreciate it, my friend, my buddy, my pal. Hey, you went to the game Friday. Did you get to see Prashad? Did you get to meet up with them there, Sister JJ? Nothing like an ice cold Coke. Nothing like an ice cold Coke. I'm excited for tonight. I really am. I think the Blues have a solid chance. Ted Dieterman, thank you. Springfield came out of the road trip 0-3. We play tomorrow. Oh, sorry, Sam. Sorry, Sam. That's Springfield's having a rough season, but then again, so are the Blues. So it's kind of, you know, we get it. We get it. We got it. It's good. 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 Yeah. Somebody's going to ask me if I'm high here sooner or later, and I'm not. Oh, a little cold there in the loop. Well, you know, the thing is here, it's like in the 60s, and we think that's cold. You guys would like kill for the 60s right now. Actually, it might be a little better than that, but I know it's in the evening. It's been cooler. I don't want to say cold. I'll just say cooler. I am still fighting that damn head cold, but I'm getting almost over it. So doing the best I can. It's 76 right now. And it's been getting down in the upper 60, 68, 69, 67, you know, and people think that's like, you know, frostbite. Oh, I got frostbite. It's 67 degrees here. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Had a hell of a fun night. Oh, I bet it was, man. It was a great game too. I'll take it. I'm sure you would. It has been a warm winter, I think. I know that Chris is still fishing, right? Like, I don't think he's winterized his boat yet. I know he's not gonna. I know he's watching the Bears game, so he's not gonna be here yet. But he may put us on. He may put us on closer to game time. I know that. I love him. I think he will. Trade would eventually bite us in the butt, and it has officially bit us in the butt. Yeah, I mean, that was a tough trade. But, you know, the thing with Bitten, and I get it from your end, he's not an NHL player. He's a minor league player. And, you know, for the Blues, they, at the moment, need NHL players. And, you know, I understand, you know, you have that personal connection to him. And when you have a personal connection to a player, it is really hard when that player gets traded. To be honest, when Tarasenko got traded, oh, my goodness, did I have a hard time with that. When Brett Hull did not get re-signed, oh, my goodness, did I have a hard time with that. You know, when he got those 2 cups, oh, man, I was happy for him, but I was also, like, pissed off that he got them and they weren't with St. Louis. I mean, he made up for it. Obviously, he made up for it. But oh, sorry. Oh, about to die here. I want to show you something. My wife did this for me. She put my patches on my jersey. Kind of cool, I think. And I think I got like one more she wants to put on there or something. So I thought that was kind of cool. I want to say thank you. Where are we at here? Ryan Green says, Holloway, yes. Holloway is back. Roster getting condensed a bit on the forward side. Yeah, there's going to be some changes, and somebody's going to end up going down. I kind of have a feeling I know who it's going to be. Yeah, well, I mean, January, February, you know, that's when it can get, or February is when it can get really cold. He may have winterized. I don't think he has, though. I thought he was still fishing. always seem to get players because it's Vegas, man. The no tax, right? There's a way that, I mean, so I heard Gary Bettman talking about, the quote unquote problem with the places that have no tax, like Florida and Tampa Bay, or the Panthers and the Lightning. And one of the things he said is, and he tries to make this an argument, but it's a bad argument. And he doesn't even realize how bad of an argument it is. He said when they were bad, nobody said anything. Well, yeah, but they're good now. And maybe part of the reason that they're good now is that they were able to lure guys that they couldn't. And there is an easy way to fix this, right? And the easiest way to fix it, it sounds complicated, but it's not. The cap, you can, by your state, whatever state you play in, the state tax, you can increase it by that percentage, right? That covers it. Okay, Justin's not going to be here for the pregame. He's at the store. No problem. I got you covered. We'll take care of it. Excuse me. So I mean, that's got something to do with it. And then you look at Vegas, just what Vegas is, the area, the playground, these guys, what they're making, the cost of living helps them a little bit, right? And then, it's just, so that's why Vegas is going to get players. Honestly, I think Army's problem when it comes to getting, I disagree with that. I don't think he is. Thank you. I'm sure she'll like that. April 3rd is going to be the killer for me. We play against Sam. How am I going to get through the rest of the season without crying? Well, Sam, the best thing I can say is you wish him the best of luck. You follow him, you support him, and you just do it that way. Like I follow and support Tereshenko. I followed and supported Hull all the way through. In fact, Hull got me because of my support. And when I had to write a question, I used the thing with Hull before he signed with Phoenix. I used that, and it got me some extra bonus points. I was kind of impressed. I've been in St. Louis once a week in February, and I love the cold. Yeah, I love it, man. I do like cold. He doesn't seem to ever want to move towards the players because, well, I think when you're dealing with free agency, right, especially the top end free agents, there's this, you got to be careful with the top end free agents because some of these guys, they go and then they don't perform, right? Or there's other things attached to it, right? You got to remember the thing. So it's not like, let's take this way. Let's take Connor McDavid and put him on the Blues, right? Let's take Connor McDavid and put him on the Blues, trade whatever 4 guys or 3 guys and 2 picks you want for him, right? Does he make the Blues automatically better? Yes and no. He's an offensive player. He's not a two-way player, yet we have a two-way team. Right? You think we get on Kyrou about his two-way game? Oh my goodness. Even McDavid, our fans would torch him. Right? I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I just don't think that it's a good argument. And that's where I'm at. If you watch football games yesterday, guy, tough break for the Bo Nix. Poor kid balled out for. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't get to watch it, but I heard about it a little bit. I did see the play that I didn't get to see all of it. I kind of just walked into a store when it happened, and I don't know. That's a tough one for me. I thought they should have, to me, the ball was never, I thought it would have been an interception. I did. I thought it was an interception, and it should have been an interception. Because even when his knee goes down, I don't think that he had full possession of the ball. And if he thought because his knee was down and he let go of that ball, you don't let go of that ball until, a ref comes and grabs it from you in that situation. So that's where I'm at on that one. I know Springfield will support me in my struggle. Yep, they will. I need to see them tomorrow, and I'm going to try and be strong for them. I know you will. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, Sam. You're a lucky woman. You're a lucky woman. All right? Just remember that. Talking about Bugstad having only 6 goals in 27 games this season. I'd like to see him get more, but he is becoming, he is getting better in it. It was a great goal he scored against the Lightning. That was a great goal. But I'll tell you what, man, the goal for me was absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt the first one Neighbors. Oh, because, and it's so funny. I seen it today. I want to talk about this with Justin, not just me. Our friends at the St. Louis Blues fan podcast, I think it's called. Sam, the one that introduced you and me. They put out a mock trade. And everybody, I mean, the majority of the people that I saw were banging this trade and banging Kyrou like the trade was too much. They weren't, we're not going to get that much. We're not going to get that much. The Kyrou hate is just so bad. I know they're on, what is their podcast name, Sam? Fan Forum, Blues Fan Forum. There it is. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. Love you, girl. Looks like we got a outside fan. Here we go. Oh, I found it. Yeah. I'm going to try and put this up for you guys here in a second. And I want to talk about this with Good Luck Tonight. ED fan. I met Bernie Federico, drove him from the hospital with a broken jaw. From the hotel, waited for him. Met Suter and the team. Doctor wanted him to fly right to fix it. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool, man. Old story. Oh, I like that. Back in the day. Yeah, that is back in the day, my friend. You and me are back in the days. If 30% of the hate is louder than 70% of the love, then it seems that everyone hates him, but it's just a small majority making a bigger effort. I don't think it's a small majority anymore, man. Thank you, Sam. I don't think it's a small majority anymore. And we can look at some of the comments, like the very first comment up. We'll kind of, I'll pull it up. We'll kind of see it. Give me a second. Here we go. No. Oh man, my nose. Sorry. Dealing with a couple different things here. Here we go. And here's the trade. Right? Carolina gets Jordan Kyrou. St. Louis gets Bradley Nadeau. 2026 first, Dallas's pick, which is going to be a low first round pick. and 2027 second for Carolina, which is going to be a low second. And even in the first comment, I don't know if you can see it here, that's way more than they're getting for Kyrou. Plus, Kyrou doesn't exactly fit Carolina's game plan. They roll 4 lines, and all of them play a 200-foot game. I didn't see that when we played them. They're a shot-first mentality team. That's not a playing 200-foot game. I mean, but see, I mean, almost all of these, it's almost all of these comments, most of them are negative. There's one like this one here, a first, a second, and a prospect is light for a 40-goal scorer with a good contract, but his value is down thanks to the endless hatred from the clueless St. Louis Blues fan who understand baseball, but sure as hell not hockey. I almost have to agree with that in some way. But that's what it is. And, you know, he's got a no trade clause, but he may be willing to waive it. And you know, I love Kyrou, but I do think that it might be time for him to move on. Right? I really do think it might be time for him to move on. I'm not jumping on the Jordan Kyrou trade crap, but I agree he's going to need to go. I feel like we could get some good stuff for him, like Frank Baratano from the Ducks and my hometown boy. Maybe. Everyone thinks they know what they're talking about. I'd like to think I know what I'm talking about. I'd like to think. Maybe I don't. Maybe I have no clue. Maybe I'm a complete idiot. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I a complete idiot? Wayne Horder. Thank you, Wayne. Joseph Trigg and Ted Dieterman. They put that thumb in the air because they care. Gave some love. Now give some stars. Stars, stars, stars. We need some stars. Come on, somebody give me some stars. Stars. Help me out. All right? Help me do this for you, man. Man. Where we at? Snuggerud plus 3+ shots plus 142. He's had 4 shots in like the last 4 or 5 games. I think he gets 3 shots. Right? Edmonton's not as defensive, so I can see him getting 3 shots. Do you see him getting 3 shots? You're not an idiot. You're a stubborn family man that sits in front of a camera. Okay. You know, but I guess that makes me an idiot. I want to check something real quick. Oh, I hit the wrong thing there. Are you guys having a good time? Are you ready for some hockey? Are you ready for some good, solid hockey tonight? I am. I definitely am. Oh, yeah, it did come up. Yay! Oh, no, that might be not. That might be the one that I did. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, yeah, it came up. Oh, good, it worked. Yes! Oh, no, that's the Bolts one. Never mind. I thought it would come up. It should have come up. Might be in his events. There we go. Let's see. Upcoming show. Huh. Nope. I don't see it. Huh. It should come up on this page. I put it there. Oh, well. Maybe it did. I don't know. Where are we at here? Samantha says Frank Varatano is awesome. I went to school with him. He's an amazing player and a fan favorite. It would be nice to have a local kid on the St. Louis Blues. When I say local, he's from my hometown. Okay, well, you're from outside of Springfield, right? Are you from Massachusetts? Take the ER off the pronunciation. You got it. ER, which one? Off of who? I think it might be the Frank Varatano one. I'm not sure what he was referring to. Not sure what he's referring to. I know you are, jackass. 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 You make me so happy. You make me happy. I got a question. On a scale of 1 to 10 for everybody watching, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not worried at all, 10 being, panic attack, mental breakdown. What is your level of, concern with Bennington and net tonight? Can't believe I'm asking this question, but I think it's a good question. Oh, okay. Sorry, Tad. If I put an on there, I didn't mean it. Oh, it's Tad Dietman, and I'm saying Dieterman. Okay, I got it now. I'm sorry. That's just, I do that. I don't know why I do that. I see things that aren't there, I guess. Yeah, Massachusetts. He's from my hometown. He's awesome, super nice. I think he's 2 years older than me. Could be wrong, but I do follow his career. Well, hey, great. Did Sam send me some stars? No, she choked. Okay, I thought Sam sent me stars. Oh, she threw up. She's not a 5. Sister JJ's a 5. That's not a bad one. Wow, that's a 0%. So you're not concerned with Bennington and net at all against one of the best goal scorers. Well, they are missing that. Say that we didn't talk about that. They're missing Draisaitl. He has a family emergency in Germany he had to attend to. I don't want to speculate what it is, but I have a feeling I know what it is, or usually when it's something like that. Yeah, Benner, you don't like Benner for some reason. You've never met him though, right? Have you ever met Benner? Because I don't think he ever played for Spring. Or did he play? Did he play for Springfield once, like before they became the Blues affiliate? Right? I don't completely remember. No problem with the Benner at all. I'll be honest, right? I mean, I would say normally I would have, like a 2 or a 3, because you're never like, no worry, you all guys can always have a bad game, but he just, and I don't think it's all on him. I just feel like, maybe there's a disconnect between him and the team where they don't have his back or something like that. If they get his back, if they have his back, my concern is 0 or 1 or 2. But if they don't, it's an 8 or a 9. So I'm kind of feeling that I'll put mine at, my concern is a 6 or a 7, maybe a 7, right? And I hope I'm wrong. I really, really, really super hope I'm wrong. But you never know. He played against some Springfield team probably before I became a huge fan. I know he was in the AHL, but I never met him. Been following Springhawks since 2010. Yeah, in 2018. Well, actually, no, because he would have been, I think in 2017, 18, he got loaned to one of Boston's affiliates, right? I mean, he was almost on his way out in St. Louis before he ends up getting called. In fact, I remember this. I remember this. This is so funny that I can remember. I went to the Vegas game. I went to, in 2017, the first time the Blues played in Vegas, I went to that game. And when I came home, I found Let's Go Blues podcast. And when I did that, they were, at that time, they used to read like social media things, social media failed or something like that. And there was a call up and someone asked, why not Bennington? Right? And their response was, why Bennington? Because at the time, it wasn't a good question because we didn't need a goaltender. At least I didn't think we did. Maybe we did. I don't completely remember. But here it is, not even a year after that, a little over a year after that, Benner's the savior, right? So if they have his back zero, you know, and let's just hope they do. I don't have his minor league record. I'd have to see Kai A-Y by DB. Yes, the database. Let's see if I can find it on here. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Uh, the Providence Bruins, I think, is who we got loaned to. Yeah, the Providence Bruins in the AHL. So we got loaned to Providence in 17-18, and I don't think they played him that much. Right? I don't think they played him that much. The Rampage. Oh, 18-19 for the Rampage, yeah. Before he came up to the Blues, yeah. That was before we had Springfield has a affiliate, right? But in 17-18, he played for the Providence Bruins, which I don't know how far that is from you, Sam. Guys, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I didn't want to blow my nose in front of you guys. Cool man, Luke. Yep. What we have here is a failure to communicate. And the communication that we're doing is pretty good. So we're not having a failure to communicate. Thank you. I appreciate you for watching. Game is coming on very, very shortly. The St. Louis Blues are in Alberta, Edmonton, taking on the Oilers. Hey, question. Does anybody know where Clem Costin is right now? Who he's playing for? I don't even know if he's in the league. I know he was with Edmonton for a while. I don't know why his name came up for me. Oh no, it looks like he's back in the KHL. Yeah, he's in the KHL. Yeah, gone. Thinking about draft picks, I think. That's kind of what brought it up in my head last night. Got some good work on my story yesterday. Yep. I'm rewriting the opening and that, and trying to, well, reworking it, not rewriting, reworking. Trying, my friends. We're going to be watching some hockey, and I'm going to be talking about it with you. But there's hardly anybody watching me today. Hey. We're the BlueNote Fan Report. What do you say? Hey. What do you say? We're the Blue Note Fan Report. We're coming to a screen. I got it, man. That there you go, Sister JJ. We can do a song for the Blue Note Fan Report based off the Monkeys theme. What do you think about that, Sister JJ? We could figure it out. Between your voice and my voice, we would scare 1 million people away. Oh my goodness. What a fun day. Okay, well, we're about 5 minutes away from puck drop. And what's your prediction? Let's get into predictions. Come on, guys. What's your predictions for the game? Right? I said on my video, 4-3 Blues. I think they get that third win. I think that they after beating the two big tough teams, I think that they can do this. I'm really hopeful. Somewhere I have a picture of Bennington in net from that season. I'll have to look at my old backup hard drives. Cool. 4-2 Edmonton. No faith whatsoever. Okay. Didn't you say that you had like zero concern with Bennington, yet you're predicting a loss? Ryan, maybe you didn't say. I thought maybe you didn't. Okay, when I asked that question, you didn't answer. Okay, I'll give you that. Wanted to make sure that I didn't miss something. Okay, yeah, I got your computer to somebody else, bud. Sorry. I said 4-3 Blues. I think they can get this. I think that the last couple of wins really set them up. Oh, they're doing something for I guess McDavid got his McDavid 93? I don't know. Somebody got their 5-1 Oilers. Ouch. We're gonna get killed. I have no expectation anymore. I always assume a loss. Okay, I get that. Hey, we're the Blue Note Fan Report. We surely monkey around. Yeah. By the fan, for the fans, and about the fans. Yeah, is absolutely right. We are about you. We got to figure something out, Sister JJ. We got to figure something out. Nugent Hopkins. Okay, RNH. Yeah, I traded him away. 93. Thank you. Couldn't remember. Yeah, I traded him away. Dumb, give me gum. Yeah, I've kind of given up. Blues dig deep, 3-2 win. I hope so. Elzadar, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Didn't work last night. Nope. I didn't pay attention to last night's game. Actually, I mean, I did a little bit, but not much. Let's see. Oh yeah. Vancouver got beat 6-0. Yeah, they didn't help us out at all. Didn't help us out at all, man. I'm hopping on the Bennington train. I can't believe I just said that. Ooh, choo 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 choo. Ooh, Bennington, all aboard the Bennington train. Clip that. Oh my goodness, what's going on here today? I think I actually got a little bit of sleep last night. That's why I'm in such a mood I'm in. Canucks lost. Choo choo. I'm looking at something. So I talked about this a little bit last year. When the Blues came back from the Four Nation tournament, Bennington looked different, right? I mean, in net, he looked different. Not just confident, but he physically, his movements looked different. I felt like, and I brought this up a couple of times, and I've said this, that I felt like somebody told him noticed that he was, tipping his pitches and said something to him. And in that was able to, and I think he's doing it again. I think in some ways he's doing it again. Or there's a locker room issue. That next Sunday, I think we're going to be talking about. I have a special guest. I got to talk to Justin before I announce it. If Justin's okay with it, we got a special guest coming on. I know he has ties to the organization and can help us talk about these things. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. Are you still holding on for a playoff and a 16th pick, or accepting maybe a better draft pick this year? I always want the Blues to do the best. I never want them to tank. I've seen people say tank for that fifth round, fifth pick or something like that. When you go back and you look go back all the way to the strike, the 04 season, 04 strike, 04-05 strike, right? And then the Blues in 05 draft Johnson. And then the next time they get a top 5 pick is Pietrangelo, right? Now, in my mind, we've had 2 top 5 picks, at least I think, and I could be wrong, 2 top 5 picks in the past almost 20 years. And in some ways, both of them screwed the Blues over. Yes, Hollo helped bring a cup. Absolutely he did. However, I do feel like he screwed the Blues over a little bit. There we go. You were doing the loading thing, so I wanted to play out until you were done loading. How you doing, buddy?
All right.
We were kind of talking about Warren Green brought up. He said, "Oh, where is it here? I just kind of lost." He said, "Are you still holding on to the playoff and a 16th pick, or accepting maybe a better draft pick in this year?" And I've seen people say, tank for that 5th round, or 5th or 3rd or 4th pick. And I was saying, you go back 20 years, you go back to the 2004, right, when they had the strike, right? And then after that, the Blues had the number 1 overall pick, and I think the highest pick they've had since then is number 4 overall. And when it's that case, only one of them kind of paid off, but both of them screwed the Blues over. So I think the Blues do better drafting in the bottom half of the 1st round for the most part. I could be wrong, but that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that they always seem to find some gems in the middle portion, and you're generally probably going to be that way because that's generally where you usually draft. You usually don't draft anywhere else, so you don't have the experience of drafting anywhere else. But I mean, the idea of tanking, I don't like it at all. First of all, this team, the same people that are crying and pleading for us to tank are the same people who will sit here and say, "Oh, well, yeah, they were great last year. They were competitive. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be good for a couple more years, and we're gonna get competitive and become contenders. And now we want to tank."
Yeah.
So it's just it's hypocrisy at its finest.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I'm not a tank guy. I don't want to tank. The year that the Blues did that. See, and I've talked about this in the past. I don't think I've talked about it with you, and the game's getting ready to come on. At the intermission, I want to bring this up. I don't know if you've seen this. The Blues Fan Forum podcast put this out, which is a mock trade, and I don't have it up right now. Hold on. There we go. Can you see it now? I know you have trouble with the eyesight. But it's a mock trade. It's Carolina getting Jordan Kyrou, and St. Louis gets Bradley Nadeau, 2026 first-round pick Dallas's, and the 227 second Carolinas. And a lot of people are saying that's too much to pay for Kyrou. I'm not there, and I don't want to trade Kyrou, but I do have a unfortunately feeling that it's time for him to go somewhere else. I don't want him to, but I think for him, it might be the best thing. Right?
I like Cairo too. It would be disappointing to give him up, but you need to get something in return for him. I would say that the guy that I'm focusing on for Cairo, or not focusing on for Cairo, but who is going to be a Cairo guy that will be possibly maybe not a replacement, or maybe he could be, but would be Justin Carbonell. I think Justin Carbonell is going to be good for this team. So I think Justin Carbonell might come in and
I agree.
And honestly,
I don't think he's going to be as good of a goal scorer as Cairo, but he's gonna have a better. Oh wow!
Very good chance by St. Louis.
The Blues and white, and I'm thinking that's the Oilers.
Very good. Very good opportunity there for the Blues.
Yeah.
The Edmonton Oilers, if the Blues can find their offensive punch in this game, I feel a little bit more confident in this game, considering the Edmonton Oilers struggle with keeping the puck out of the net.
Well,
they're not as bad as the Blues.
Yeah. They beat Vancouver 6-0 yesterday.
Vancouver's terrible.
Yeah.
So that's not all surprising. Or sorry, I shouldn't say terrible. They're not there. They're not competitive enough. So
no, I get it. You can say terrible for another team. I get it. I don't say that, but I get it. You're fine with that one. I asked this question. You weren't here, and I'm going to ask it to you now. I know the game just started. My question was, what's your level of concern with Binnington and net, from a 0 being no concern to a 10 being an absolute disaster panic attack? What's your level of concern?
For me, he hasn't had the best year, but I'm not fully heart attack panic here. He's playing McDavid, he's playing Draisaitl, he's playing a decent offensive team.
Draisaitl's out.
Okay, yeah. Edmonton. He's playing McDavid.
Yeah.
Oh, very good try there by St. Louis. Gets the deflection. I'm not really that panicked. He's had a bad year this year, but I'm honestly, I haven't got to the level of I'm panicked when Binnington's in net. I just think that he's got to find his groove back, and I'm not really all that panicked. So my worried panic is probably, I'd say maybe. Would you say one being least panic?
One being not.
Are you saying one being least?
One being 0 being I'm fine 100%. 10 being I'm in full panic mode.
I would say for me, I'm at a 4, probably 4? For worried. Like I'm not very worried. I think Binnington seems to raise his stakes when he plays against good offensive teams. So
Blues got
honestly,
no, Edmonton did. Edmonton got a bench minor.
Edmonton got a hook. Edmonton got a penalty, so they're going to be going in the box here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see it. Oh,
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, because they got the puck. I see it now.
Yeah, if they didn't have the puck, they would have not been called. But Edmonton, this is actually good for Connor McDavid's a beast. But honestly, this favors the Blues that Leon Draisaitl's out, because I think Draisaitl, he gets credit, but he doesn't get enough credit because he's playing with McDavid.
He had a family emergency and had to go to Germany.
Okay, yeah, so he is definitely a beast out there. So Connor McDavid in there, he's going to be a problem as always, but that he doesn't have. Edmonton doesn't have the luxury of having if things aren't going well tonight, then we just put Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl together. They don't have that tonight. So if you can shut down McDavid, I feel a lot of confidence in this game, because you're not going to be able to have that. Oh, let's put Leon Draisaitl with Connor McDavid thing, because it's not working.
Yeah.
So we shall see. But Blues on the power play. Nothing started as of yet.
We can
Blues not
talk
getting
about
much
that,
on this power
that
play.
trade
Need to get some
proposal,
zone time.
that trade proposal at the intermission. But I tell you what, I predicted. I didn't get to see the video. Apologize. I was doing some other stuff, but I predicted a 4-3 Blues win. What was your prediction?
I said 3-2 Blues win.
3-2 Blues. Who was your player to watch?
Mm-hmm. I went with the two former Edmonton Oilers.
Oh,
so
Holloway,
Broberg
yeah.
and Holloway.
I didn't think about that, and I'll be honest, I didn't think about that. But when I went Kyrou, and I know you heard it, but my reason for Kyrou was that goal he scored in the shootout. That may be the thing that turns his series around. Turn his season around. Because he felt snake bit since he's come back from injury. Maybe that gets him off that snide.
Mm-hmm. I said it was a good play. I said it was a good pick. Kyrou was a good pick because of everything surrounding him right now. But we shall see. I mean, I went with the obvious choice because it's always going to be storyline with the way that those two left Edmonton with the way that they came out.
True. You're true there.
For me, obviously, I'll probably pick another. This is the last. This will be. I don't know if we have another meeting against Edmonton. We might have another meeting against Edmonton later in the year, but this is the second meeting.
Very shortly.
Huh?
I think we have one more. I don't actually. Isn't this the first time we've seen him this year?
No, we beat him the first time. We beat him in St. Louis.
Oh, okay, that's right.
That was one of the games. Or actually, I don't know if it was in St. Louis. It might have been in St. Louis, but we beat them in a very good. It was one of our better games of this year.
That's the one where I was on the airplane.
Yeah, it was one of our better games. It was November 1st, I believe, was the game.
We have two more again. Well, we have one more after this one.
Yeah, one more after this one, and it'll probably be. I don't know if it is. It going to be in St.
March?
Okay,
March 13th in St. Louis.
Okay,
Next year,
so
we'll have
there
the
you
two
go.
games up there.
Yeah, so there you go. So Blues hold a 1-0 series lead on them right now this year. They played a very good game against Edmonton, and they usually. That's the thing. St. Louis, they've been inconsistent this year, but if you watch the Blues, anytime that they play Edmonton, they always seem to play Edmonton very, very hard.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what year, doesn't matter what time, they always seem to play them very hard.
First time I got to see Tarasenko play, I mean physically see him play, was against the Edmonton Oilers. 2014, the day after Thanksgiving. And Tarasenko ended up winning in overtime. But that was a really good game. I sat low behind where the Blues shoot twice. I got a really good ticket for that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Blues always seem to play Edmonton and Connor McDavid very hard. I mean, like I said, it goes to show you that when Connor McDavid's telling you that the hardest defenseman to play against in the NHL is Colton Parayko.
Fuck the old man.
Well, we're getting a penalty. Getting a penalty for slashing.
Are we going in the box or them? Us?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Well, let's see, because it was Shin coming back on a back check, which that's a terrible call. That's a terrible call. That's a terrible call. I'm sorry. That's terrible. That's weak.
I didn't completely see it. I mean, I know showed it, but I didn't see the slash.
That's it was that little thing in the front that was a weak call. Like I said, I even said I said it in the preview and predictions. I said Edmonton, we need to make sure that you're not giving Edmonton power plays, but the NHL is the NHL, so it would not be exciting for the NHL if there was not power plays. So having them have power plays is not surprising, and should not have been called. That was a weak call. That's a guy in Braden Shin skating backwards, back checking, trying to get back to make a play defensively, and just like that, it cost the Blues.
1-0.
I'm shocked.
Ouch. Yeah.
There it is. Telling you. I'm telling you right now. It is. Yep, Nugent Hopkins.
Yep. Ryan Nugent Hopkins
telling
gets
you,
his.
that-
Damn, and I traded him away.
Just insane. I am beyond tired of this. I really, really am. A guy coming back, making a defensive play, making a defensive back checking play, and you're just going to penalize him for making a defensive play. It is just nauseating at this point. I don't get it. Like I don't. Why play defense? Why do your job? Why do your job as an NHL player and play defense if you're just going to get punished for it? Why? What's the point? Again,
I struggle when you bang on the refs, and you know that. And but I understand why you bang on the refs. I do. I just struggle with it, and I'm going to kind of leave it at that. You know, I did say no. I was very. Go ahead.
I was very fair last game. I was extremely fair last game. Extremely fair
you were.
Last game.
And I
that is not. That is that. What? You said
no,
what?
no. I had said that, you know, the way that the penalties were called, you know, situational, they were the right calls for the situation, right? And you and me, I mean, I tried to get some videos up, but they didn't come up as good as I wanted them to, so I didn't post them. But you and me, our analysis of the last game was dead on. Things that we said on our show were the exact same things Montgomery said.
Blues going back on the power. I don't understand it. Why do I have to watch a hockey game in the first 5 minutes and there's 3 penalties called? Why? Let them play. And this is they haven't showed this penalty. But I guarantee it was a makeup call. I guarantee it. I just
a little bit of a feel of that.
I just don't understand. Like I said, I was fair last game. I've been trying to hold back on them, but I am sorry. Why are we punishing NHL players for playing defense? Why? If you're going to punish players for playing defense, why even? Why? I just don't understand.
Isidore says, I thought Holloway was a lot like Ryan, just wasn't going to get the ice time. That's possible. That's the one problem that Edmonton has right now. They have such a stacked roster that young guys can't get playing time, and eventually it's going to kill them. You know, they're going to get a period where they're going to, you know, how many more years does McDavid have? How many more years does Draisaitl have? You know, these guys have got to be on the back end of their careers, right?
No, McDavid and they're in their prime. They're in their prime. McDavid, I think, is about 27, 28, I think.
I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in the league for so long. I mean, he's been in there since 2015, I think. So, I think that's right. And then Draisaitl slowly came before him, I think, or he might have came
30,
before.
McDavid is 29.
Okay, yeah. So, but they're still there. Okay, so I was a little off, but they're still there. They're still going to be able to play for a couple more years. But I just, yeah, that was a little shove there by Bouchard there on Brober. I don't know. I'm tired. McDavid are Edmonton Oilers. I think they're probably number 1 on the power play. I don't understand why you need to give a team like Edmonton 49 power plays a game. Why? I mean, I just don't understand it. So there's teams that get this golden boy effect, and a lot of it is, you know, it's Vegas, it's Edmonton, it's Chicago. I mean, all these teams get these just golden era chances, and I just don't get it. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of penalties in this game, and that's just because that's how the NHL likes to play this. I mean, and I hate to say that, but that's how they play this. They believe if there's a bunch of power plays in the game, we're seeing offense. So If we're seeing offense, that means we're driving audiences to the product. That's the way the NHL views their product nowadays. And as for me, I'm not old enough. Like, I'm not, your age. So, like, I didn't get to live up with the hard, tough nose. Like, oh, really? Like, you had to work for your goals kind of hockey. So I'm not in that era, but I appreciate goals that are 2-1 games, 3-2 games. I appreciate the low scoring games.
I do. Obviously, I do too, because we've talked about it. My thing with not good. Good save, Bennington.
Who we got here? Picard? Is that who we got in net?
No, it's McDavid.
Who's in net for them? Who's in net for that? Not that. Who's in net for Edmonton?
Oh, sorry. Didn't hear you. I'm not sure.
Picard,
I'll tell you.
I think. It's probably Picard.
Yeah.
At least unless it's
no.
Ingram.
I don't know who's in that. It's either Yari or Ingram. Tell you in a second.
Tell you.
It is Ingram, Connor Ingram.
Okay.
Connor Ingram is in that.
This power play looking a little better than the first one, but still not great. Kyrou trying to get a little too fancy, skating through 3 Edmonton players. Not the right move.
Well,
Jesus, man.
2 power plays, and neither one of them looked that good.
No, but this is what you expect. So I'd expect both teams get a lot of power plays, but that type of game is going to favor Edmonton because they're 32% on the power play, and the Blues are 17%.
Well, the reason they draw so many penalties is because they are so offensive. When you have a team that's that offensive, nice. Nice.
You do wear people down and get penalties, but that's not the case either. Sometimes too, you get the McDavid effect. McDavid draws. McDavid has taken. Let's see. McDavid's probably taken under 5 penalties this year. I'm sure of it, and that there's a reason for that. Like I said, there is a superstar effect. When you're a superstar in this league, you get favored. You get favored. You get the bounces. If you get barely touched, you get called for a penalty. So, it's all about the superstar effect. If the NHL likes you and views you as kind of a golden boy, then you get the benefit of the calls.
I think that's also so. I think it's a human nature thing, right? Because you go back and because you see this in every sport, right? You see it in the NFL. Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady would get calls. In basketball, Michael Jordan would get calls. LeBron gets calls. Kobe would get calls. I think it's more of a human nature thing. When you see, because you want to see, even the ref, you want to see the superstars be the superstar. And so, but I understand your point of view. I absolutely understand your point of view. Offside. I really do. I understand your point of view. I struggle to think, well, Tim Donaghy, the disgraced NBA official who bet on games, said that prior to games, the NBA would come in and tell them, focus on this, focus on that, da-da-da-da-da. And maybe the NHL does that. I don't know. What the only thing I do know is at the beginning of the season, the NHL does tell refs what they want them to focus on, but it doesn't always happen. So I don't know. I just think that it's a little bit of human nature into it. Florida Edmonton finals were awesome, but last year Marchand screwed up the hymen and was the point of the spear. What a sideswipe or snake bite, but this is hockey. Yeah. Marchand's Marchand, you know. You know, I just, I mean, but see, same thing. You know, you think about when the Blues had Brett Hull. I know not your era, but when the Blues had Brett Hull would get calls. Oh my goodness, Brett Hull would get calls, right? Oh, nice play. Nice play, Neighbors. I like that. I liked how he went down that side. Oh, yeah. Strong on the puck. Oh, nice shot.
Good movement. Good movement by the Blues in the zone
Oh,
there.
yeah. Real good movement.
5-on-5, and again, I want to preface this. This game is decided by a power play goal. 5-on-5, the Blues have looked good. They looked good in the last game, 5-on-5. They looked good in Carolina, 5-on-5. Their 5-on-5 play is getting better. And again, the special teams is what's killing it. Is what's killing this team.
Well, I mean, he says, I also remember Dougie Gilmore wouldn't get calls. I don't know. I thought Gilmore got a pretty amount of. Well, I mean, that might have been a little bit different. It's just, you know, like I said, it's just, I think in some ways it's human nature. I mean, remember, well, Barry Bonds. Well, first of all, I think Barry Bonds was a cheater, but not for the reason everybody thinks he's a cheater. I think he was a cheater for the thing he wore on his arm, that brace. He used that consistently so he could get inside. So if they threw inside, they would hit him, and you'd see him lean down and try and have it hit that because it was so strong he wouldn't feel it. If it hit that, no, nothing, right? They could drop a brick on that thing and it would just hold its shape. So, you know, his strike zone got bigger, you know, than or smaller. I mean, it got smaller, so it was harder for them to pitch to him. And they had to pitch it down the center almost to get the strikes. I mean, they could hit the corner and get called a ball, and it happened a lot. So, again, I just think it's human nature. You want to see the best players be the best players.
But I want to preface it. It doesn't make it right either.
No, correct.
Doesn't make it right just because.
I think it's more of a subconscious thing than a conscious thing.
If the way Connor McDavid's a fantastic player. He doesn't need a bunch of power plays. He doesn't need free handouts. If he's that good of a player, he should not need free handouts from officials.
Understood.
Just like I view like this. If they're gonna call and
hey, so cool. Oh, Bennington gave up a bad one there. And Richard makes it 2-0.
Giappani on the rebound.
Oh, man, Giappani. It was Richard that passed it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No defense. Oh, yeah, he aimed it right at that pad. You're talking about the first game when the Blues were down 2-0 and came back and won that one 3-2. Find a hole. Denver couldn't keep it on a stick. I'd like to see a response too.
Of course. Why would we play 5-on-5 for any length of time? Another penalty call. 4 penalties in the first fucking period. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done coming on here and done having to say the same shit every game.
But was that a hooking? Was it a hooking? It looked like it was.
No, it's a terrible call. They're even talking about it, and Montgomery's pissed about it too. Absolutely, utterly ridiculous that I have to.
That's a bad call. I seen that. That's a bad call.
Utterly, both of them, both calls were bullshit. The fact that I have to come on here every single time we do this, and I have to say the same thing over and over again, that this is the on-ice product that we get on a regular basis, that is a problem. I pay my hard-earned money for jerseys, for pucks, for games, for tickets, and this is the on-ice product that the NHL wants to give us every night. When are NHL fans and media gonna grow a set of testicles and stand up and say that this is tiresome, that this is enough? No one, because we want to.
I think fans like the power play. I think a lot of fans like the power play.
But that's the NHL standard. They think that if you get power plays and you get offense, that is what the fans want. They cater to the casual audience. That's exactly what they do. They cater to the casual audience. But like I said, the fact that I have to come on here and say this thing every single time, and they're gonna give us another penalty. Another penalty. This is. I'm done, I'm seriously. I'm done. I'm done. I am not giving the refs the benefit of the doubt tonight. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. I'm not giving the refs the benefit of the doubt tonight. That is horrendous. That's horrendous. Right across the stick. Right across the stick. Doesn't even touch his hands. Yeah, this is nauseating. I'm so sick and tired of coming on here and saying the same shit over and over again. So tired of coming in on here and saying the same garbage. The fact that media and fans, they want the luxuries, they want the interviews, they want this, they want this. So they don't say the hard-nosed stuff. They just say the easy stuff.
This hasn't been on Bennington though. And Jason Nichols, why is Binny still in? Give him to Canada.
This isn't this Jason. That don't please. This is not on Bennington. Give me a break.
Yeah.
They gave the Edmonton Oilers. This is the
Bennington.
Good, very good save by Bennington, and a very good stick to get that puck quick. The Edmonton Oilers have had 4 power plays in this period. 4.
Yep. No, they've had 3.
Okay, whatever. It seems like 4. 3 that they should have never gotten. All 3 of them were garbage. All three calls were terrible calls. Every one of them. Very good cutoff there, fellas. Good job. Kill off that 5-on-3 there. Very good kill there, fellas. Very good. All right, now they just got to kill off this power play, and then they're back to 5-on-5.
Yeah. Well, that was a good. They killed that 5-on-3 really good.
Yeah. Yeah. This is not on Bennington. This is absolutely not on Bennington. Absolutely not. I mean, granted, I will say his rebound on the second goal was something you don't want to see a goalie give up, because that rebound is way too big. But
yeah,
I mean, it was a good placement shot by whoever.
Yeah,
shot
I mean,
that.
it was. Yeah, it was. But, the shot was for the rebound.
Yeah, but you definitely want to see your goalie have a little bit more rebound control on that one too. So I mean, if there was something that I could nitpick, it would be that. But this is not on him.
Yeah.
Very good, clear. Yeah. See, and I want to preface this. I seem angry about the officials in this game, but watch the game. If you're watching the game, Montgomery's even more pissed. He's screaming at the refs. So that tells me that my anger is validated. That exactly tells me that my anger is validated. But like I said, we're media. Me and Guy, we're fans, and we're media. And I'm a little bit more out there than Guy is. And I'm trying to be as professional as I can be. But this is what media needs. We need media that talk about the hard hitting stuff. We need media that isn't afraid to talk about the truth. And the truth is that this is embarrassing that we have to come on here and say this every night. There we go. Kapanen injured. Yep, Kapanen injured. Yeah, looking like he's gonna. He can't put any weight on his leg there.
I didn't see how it went down.
I don't know either.
I think it might have been something with Bukestad.
I don't know. Well, Bukestad will be in the box. Don't worry. We'll see. He goes down. It might have been something with the goalie too. I think the goalie went down too.
Yeah.
But we'll see when he come back. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we need media that is not afraid to speak the truth. And we all see media. Media loves to do their type of thing, and you want to set a professional standpoint, and you want to be professional as you can be. But there's a time and a place, and a fan. I'm watching this as a fan, but I'm also media. But if I'm not speaking the truth, then the product is not getting better. If fans and I know you're going to combat me because I'm not professional, but.
No, I'm not. Hold on. You don't put words in my mouth, please. What I'm going to say is you are very correct, but you got to be very, very careful, because while you think it is a fact, it is not. It is an opinion, and what you are putting out there is your opinion. Do you think the calls were bad? Yes, you think the calls were bad. Does Montgomery think the calls were bad? Yes, Montgomery thinks the calls were bad. But by rule book, they were probably penalties. Now
they were not penalties.
So I mean that's all I'm trying to get at.
Just remember they weren't.
There's a difference between fact and opinion, and I try and sometimes you put out opinion when it's not fact, and you put out opinion as fact. And I try not to do that.
Well, here is a fact.
You're young and you're learning. And that's I understand.
Here is a fact. The NHL officiating needs to get more consistent. That is a fact.
I agree.
That's a fact. From a standpoint of watching this from any hockey standard perspective, the calls in this game were horse shit. That is a fact. It is my opinion, but it also is fact. If you ask anyone who is not an Edmonton Oilers biased fan, they're going to say that those were terrible calls. But it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's typical. I mean, I expected there was going to be power plays in this game.
Honestly, I feel like they're supporting Bennington in this game. I
Offsides.
mean,
it's not been a bad. It hasn't been a bad game. It hasn't been a bad game in my opinion. But
no, I feel like they've supported
down
Bennington
2-0.
well.
So. I feel the effort. I feel them pushing. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's all I can ask for, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now. I'm behind. I got to catch up a little bit.
I mean, I'm not just saying. I'm just saying in general. I feel like there's a push. They're not sitting back.
No, they're not. I'm looking at right now the thought process of them not trusting Bennington, not playing for Bennington or whatever. I'm watching this game, and okay, they're down 2-0, but I can't sit there and say that they haven't supported Bennington. Neither one of the goals were something Bennington could have made. Maybe the rebound, but it was designed for that. Maybe he gets lucky in the rebound and directs it a different way, but. He makes the initial stop, and that's what's important. You got to make that initial stop.
Good stick, neighbors. Oh, good try there, Snug.
Whoa! Way to go, Bennington. Oh, damn. Well, my prediction could come true now. I doubt it, but ouch. Now that was on Blues defense. Bennington got just enough of it to keep him away from it. That thing got deflected, I think. Can't give up yet. Can't give up yet. I think so. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I just. A little too much on it for Tucker. Ooh, nice. Hollo, get behind that net. Find it. Well, that's the end of one, and it is 3-0 Oilers. Shots are 12-7, and there were 5 penalties, which Justin will tell you all about during the intermission.
I'm not saying anything. I'm so
3 in a
done.
row is
I really am.
obviously untouchable. I don't think it's untouchable. You guys, you can't get that far down. You got to understand, it's a process. It's everything together. Just because they're down 3-0 doesn't mean that they're going to lose this game. They were down 2-0 and beat them 3-2. They can be down 3-0 and win 4-3. You got to keep that positivity. You got to keep that vibe. You cannot give it up. You know, you watch this game. What have you seen good? I'm going to ask that question right off the bat. Watching this game, what have you seen good from the Blues? I've seen a couple of things, right? I've seen a couple of things. I've seen strong defense in front of Bennington. Yes, they've given up 3 goals. None of them were like, you know, straight up the defense failed, right? None of them. Maybe the second one. Taking solid shots. They've almost every shot they've had has been, I mean, a good shot. They've got 7. I'd say they've had 4 quality chances. They've stopped a lot of quality chances. Penalty kills, you know, they killed you look at the last game, they gave up 2 power play goals back to back. Here, they killed off a 5-on-3 and then the penalty to go with it. So so there are things to look at. You got to back off a little bit and say, okay, what are we doing? If you can't sit back and laugh about this season and the team, then you're still believing. You know, I want to always keep some belief until they're mathematically eliminated. I want to keep some belief. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with keeping some belief. Jason Nichols, Sharon Spinks. Oh man, I'm screwing. Samantha Robinson, Wayne Harder, Joseph Trigg, and Ted Dietman. Finally, I figured it out. I kept adding an ER there. I kept saying Dieterman, and he said, hey, not there. David Wilkes. Coach needs to stick with Hofer and quit the backup. No, see, David, I'm going to ask this question, David, and how long have you been watching hockey? Right? How long have you been watching hockey? I really want to know that. Right? How long have you been watching hockey? And because there's something wrong with your comment in my eyes, and I'm going to ask that question. 35 plus years. Okay, well then you know that in today's day and age, very rare do goaltenders play 3 games in a row, maybe 4. You know, sometimes. But I don't have a problem with Bennington starting this game. And if Hoffman was in net, I think the score would still be 3-0. I think the score would still be 3-0. Too many power plays. Too many, you know, as Justin will tell you, the too many penalties that were iffy calls, right? That set Edmonton up. So to put it on a goaltender, you're putting this all on the goaltender right away, and I can't do that. I don't see this being on the goaltender. Justin, you have been harder on Bennington than anybody else I know. Do you put this on Bennington right now?
No, I don't. It is the same. It's the same. I will say the same thing about this game as I said about the Chicago game. I will say the exact same thing.
Yeah. Do you
bad calls?
Do you think? So he says players respond better to Hoffer. Do you think that they have not responded to Bennington in this game?
The Blues have not played bad in this game. This period was special teams. That's exactly what this thing was. Blues could have capitalized on their power plays. Didn't. Their power plays is significantly lower than the Edmonton Oilers, but that's going to be the storyline. These two teams are gonna have a crazy amount of power plays, and then the NHL can use that as an excuse to say, oh, well, we gave the Blues some power plays, but the Blues power play.
Yeah, you're talking about a power play, you know, setting the record against one that's at the bottom of the league. Yeah, it's just a big difference. All right, we need 2-1 in power plays to have an equal chance.
I'm gonna it like I said, at the I'm saying the same thing. I'm like this right now. This game, I'm saying this from a standpoint. I'm gonna say the same thing I said in the Chicago game. This game is over. It's over. It is over. So I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say I hope the Blues come back and make it. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be right like I was in the game in Chicago. This game is over, and it was over because of the poor calls that led Edmonton at home in Edmonton to gain momentum. So that momentum is going to carry them to a win in this game. So I'm still going to be there, but this game is over. So I don't want you guys to get angry. I don't want you guys to be like, oh well, the Blues can come back. I'm telling you that from this standpoint, the game is over. So do not expect a win. Do not expect a crazy comeback. This game is over.
Well, look, I get it. I get your frustration, Dustin. I really do. But look at they're showing the 3 goals now, right? I can't see. I can't. Yeah, that got tipped. That got tipped right in front. Hyman tipped that right in front. I can't see any. I can't put any of this on Bennington. I don't put any of this on Bennington. The only one I could slightly put on Bennington is the rebound, but his guy was covered. Where it went to, he was covered. I mean, that was just a great play in my eyes, right? The Blues are chasing a little bit. This is a team that's faster than them, and they're chasing a little bit. They need to get back into their game, and they need to hold the puck a little more. All right, I think the Blues need to hold on to the puck a little more and try and get it set up and get Edmonton chasing a little bit. Make them come after them. They're aggressive in their own zone. So use that aggressiveness against them. That's what I try and do, right? Keep it around the boards for a little bit. Get them to come at and get somebody in the net front that you can get the puck to in an open lane. I got to use the restroom. I will be right back.
Yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, about my excitement for this game. My excitement for this game is down. It, like I said, from a standpoint of me watching it with my own eyes, this game, do not expect the Blues win. Do not expect them to come back in this game. Do not be angry if the Blues lose. I am telling you right now, the St. Louis Blues are losing this game. So that should soften the blow for you a little bit. It's the first period. After 1, I'm telling you with certainty, the St. Louis Blues lose this game. So do not be angry. Do not be upset. Just say, okay, let's move on to the next one. The officials continue to embarrass themselves on a worldwide level. The Edmonton Oilers get 3 gifted power plays, one of them being a 5-on-3. They didn't score on them, but what power plays give you momentum? They're going to take that momentum and they're going to run with it. So I have said this, power plays give you momentum no matter if you score or if you don't score. So what you're doing is you're giving Edmonton Oilers a power play when they don't deserve a power play. First of all, they score on the first one, so 1-0. That propels them to score their second goal. They get a 5-on-3. They don't score on it, but it propels them to score their third goal. Again, I'm going to say this. The game is over. Do not be surprised if the Blues lose this game, which they will lose. So, yeah. I told you. I told every single one of you, night in and night out, I will tell you when something is good and something is bad, and I will tell you the truth because that's just who I am. And I don't really care the image that I set for myself because that's how I view this game. Like I said, if you want to say, like, oh, Justin, no, there were good calls, all you have to do is look at Montgomery. All you have to do is look at the Blues bench. Are they happy about the calls? Obviously, you're not going to be happy about it. But Montgomery is not animated like he is if they were the right calls. So that tells me that I am right in my anger of the officiating in this game because Montgomery was just as angry as I am. So, but like I said, I just want to preface that. Do not be angry. Do not be upset. that the Blues lose this game. Do not. That's all I'm saying. Don't be aggressive. Don't be hateful towards other people. Just move on to the next game. Okay? You can go over the comments. I didn't get to them. So
There's only one.
I didn't. What was it?
Stephen Glass says, not angry at all. It would be ironic if they came back and won. Haha.
Oh, I would love it. I would love it. But Steven, I love the optimism, and I hope that they do. As a Blues fan, I really do. I hope they come back and somehow shock us all, and they manage one. But I'm telling you right now, the stuff that we saw in the first period has set the precedent of this game already. The Edmonton Oilers are up 3-0. They've gotten 3 power plays they haven't deserved. They're up 3-0. This game on home ice in Edmonton at Rogers Arena. This game is over. So I just want to soften the blow for all the Blues fans out there. But in doing that, let's talk about our favorite segment here. Let's go over some Blues comments on Twitter about this game.
Oh my goodness! Oh, this is going to be fun. Go for it, man.
Hofer, and I quote, "Hofer needs to be our starter. This is nonsense." So that's another Bennington guy that's blaming Bennington. Not all on Bennington. I have said that. You aren't a good hockey club. Period. That was it. That was the comment. That was the whole comment. Very insightful. Very, very knowledgeable, if I say so myself. Why in the F do we play Bennington in important games? ? Effer can't save a goddamn beach ball. So that's another Bennington blamer right there.
And that's someone who's not one of them goals was something Bennington could save. Not one of them.
Kyrou should not get in another shift tonight. Slow, lazy, soft, uninterested, zero effort. That was another comment. So Kyrou, blaming Kyrou
I'm going to pay more attention to Kyrou. Let's look at Kyrou's numbers real quick. All right. I mean, they're not going to be good, but I don't think they're going to be bad either. Jordan Kyrou, he had 4 minutes, 17 seconds, 7 shifts, which is about for the forwards normal. And he has no attempts, no hits, no giveaways. I mean, he's blank. So, okay. I mean, that might have a little bit of validity to it. And we'll just kind of try and pay attention to Kyrou when he's on the ice. See if we're seeing anything. Okay, continue.
I'm sitting here watching the NFL playoffs, sad that St. Louis no longer has a football team. Then I grow even more dependent when I realize that St. Louis no longer has a professional hockey team either.
That's just a jackass comment.
How does Steve Ott still have a job? Even the Oilers broadcasters are wondering how the power play is so unorganized. So Edmonton Oilers broadcasters, I guess, supposedly talking about our power play. Pretty freaking ironic when you got 3 power plays you should have never gotten. But, to each their own. Shall we say losers lose? I think we certainly shall. Okay. Bro, stop playing Bennington. Hofer is our starter now. Hofer cannot play every game. No goalie has ever played 82 games. And again, not on Jordan Bennington. Yeah. Horrific play. Does anybody care? ? Okay. Average Bennington experience. Okay. A lot of Bennington comments, as you see.
I'm sure. And that's every one of them. If you're sitting there and you're putting a Bennington comment, go back and watch. Show me where Bennington could have done something against those 3 goals. Maybe one of them.
They can't. And
I would say the second goal, maybe he gets a better, the rebound gets off, but it was aimed off his pad, and the guy that the puck went to was covered by a Blues player. It was a great play.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll give you the short answer. They can't because they just make these comments willy nilly. They don't have any insight or anything to them. They just make the comment just to make the comment.
Right.
So the short answer is they can't show you. So, thank God we are definitely not back. Something has to change. I'll tell you what needs to change, but you're not gonna like my answer.
What do you think needs to change?
Oh no, I'm not going to get into that. I mean, pretty sure you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Defense needs to wake the f up. Okay, straight effing.
I can see that a little bit. I'm okay with that a little bit, not completely, but a little bit.
What is it? Straight effing dog shit. Mixed with barf and sewage. Okay, that's interesting. Wake the f up. GIF, disgusting, rough. Like we and shit. Okay, I don't know. Some of these are just GIFs. I don't. Please leave Kyrie in the locker room. Is more than apparent he has no interest in playing tonight. So there's another. So as we've seen, Kyrie and Bennington are the main focuses on that one tonight. So, those are your comments. Another one.
So what I say is, as we're getting ready for the second intermission start or second period start, we pay attention to Kyrie, and we grade his play, and we pay attention to Bennington, and we grade his play. Now, right now, I cannot give a grade to Kyrie because I just don't have enough. I haven't paid enough attention to him. I don't have a problem giving a B+ to Bennington. I mean, he's made good saves, and I don't see any problem with, you sit there and go, okay, the 3 goals. If you blame the goalie for every single goal, then you don't understand the game.
Blaming the goalie is a hard thing to do. It's something that most teams don't like to do, and I don't like to blame goalies either because goalies are the goalies, they hold a different type of standard, I guess, on the team. But like, it's not surprising. Bennington has had a rough year, but these goals that he let in tonight are not really on him. I mean, so obviously you want him to, make a little bit more saves. I mean, he had some saves in that period, nothing that I'm like, oh, I'm over the moon about. I mean, the one that he had was the one McDavid one that McDavid he got too close to him, first off, because he would have scored. Bennington was out of position hard. If Connor McDavid did not get as close as he did, he would have scored. So
Bennington also got a stick on that puck and was able to push it ahead of him, which made it harder for him to get to it.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm just saying that's what I saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I like I said, it's not out of the realm. There's still a lot of hockey left, 40 minutes left, but I'm just telling you from a standpoint. I want Blues fans to be softened up, and I want them to realize that this game, at least in my opinion, is over. So I just want people to not get upset and not get angry about a Blues loss here. That's all I want. That's all I'm saying. All you need, in a thing is you just need one power play to change that momentum around, and you got it. And Edmonton didn't just get one; they didn't just get two; they got 3.
He won that face-off against McDavid there. Very good win there.
So yeah, I mean you have 3 power. You have not 1, you have not 2, but 3. So you got to just see what they can do. Hopefully they can score early. Oh, they're already breaking out the whistles early. Fucking 15 seconds into the period, already a freaking penalty called.
Yeah, but it's going our way. So,
but guy, that's the thing though. going our way. That's something I don't want to say. That's me being biased as a Blues fan. I don't want to. I mean, obviously, I didn't see the penalty. I kind of changed off it. What was it? Delay a game?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't hear it. It might have been
Well,
delay a game. It might have been
I
something
think if it was over, I think it might have been over the glass. Over the glass is pretty clear penalty, but I just I don't want to get to the point where I'm like, oh well, it went on our side, so I like the penalty. No, I want
that was bad. I mean, no,
like I just want to. I don't want to get to the point where I'm saying, hey, I like the call because it goes in the Blues' favor. I want the officiating as a whole to get better.
Yeah, puck over the glass. That was a puck over the glass. There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, so that's, but still, I want the. I don't want it to just be in the Blues' favor. I want the officiating to get better as a whole.
Yeah, I get you. I understand that. I do understand that.
Oh my God, the freaking buffering, man. Why can I not just get through a game that doesn't have a freaking buffer, man?
Battle.
I can't see anything.
Stuggerud waited too long. Choreographed it. He should have snapped that off. He snaps that off. He's got a goal. It's 3-1.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, he had good shot. He had to settle it down a little bit.
He waited too long. He waited way too long. You got to fire that right away. You can't. You got to just fire that right away.
Good play. I want to get in the zone. Oh my! Come on, man! Stop buffering. Good God, man! Like, give me a break, please. Just give me one singular freaking break.
Yeah, sorry, man.
So annoying, man. I can't even just enjoy this. I got a buffer. Good try.
Oh, Falk. Nice move, Falk. Better power play. They didn't score, but better power play.
Oh, good save on Torpchenko there.
Oh, good save by Ingram. Good save by Ingram. Teddy. Teddy says it just me or the Blues seem to play better when Hofer is in net. Bennington seems cursed this season, and I agree with Justin on the officials. Good to be here, guys. Hey, Teddy. So we've been talking about this a little bit, bud. Bennington. None of these goals are on Bennington tonight. Right. And even the team, I mean, all three of these goals for me have been good goals. Right. So I don't know. I struggle with sitting there and going, oh, Bennington's playing bad because it's 3-0. You can't put every goal on the goalie, and you're playing a really strong offensive team that scored 6 goals last night. So I think if Hofer was in net, it would still be 3-0. I really do.
Put it this way, Ted. The game would still be 3-0 because of what we've seen. I'm telling you, the goals are not strictly on Bennington. The outcome is no different if Hofer's in the net because we still see this. We still see the same type of effect. The Edmonton Oilers get 3 power plays they should never have gotten, which propels them to the momentum that they have in this game. So it doesn't matter if Hofer's in the net or not. So this game is going to be magnified, and people are going to blame Bennington because of how he's played this year. And believe me, there is games that I can significantly put on Bennington. There is games I can put on Bennington. But this is not one of them so far.
Yeah.
So. And I don't think it will be. The Blues are down 3-0 already, so it doesn't. So whatever even happens after this, the Edmonton Oilers are up 3-0. So if the Blues come back in this game somehow and tie the game up somehow, and then Bennington lets up a stinker, then I can say, oh yeah, that's on Bennington. But any goal that he lets up from this point on, if the Blues are not tied, then I really can't blame Bennington.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I mean, they're just not. I mean, it's not bad play. It's just they're not finding lanes. They're not finding holes, and they're not getting. They're getting quality shots, but they're not getting. They're not getting the hole. They're not finding the puck with eyes. They're not getting it in the.
Oh my God! He intercepted it, bro. Oh my God! No way. Come on, Bears. The one time I'll root for a Chicago team, I want you guys to beat the freaking LA Rams.
I'm not even paying. You're saying intercepted, and I'm watching the re-show. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I switched up because I keep buffering. This thing continues to buffer on my screen, so I have to keep resetting.
Prediction. Good thing I got a coffee, Sister JJ. So, what are you really saying, Justin? What we have here is a failure to communicate. You missed that in the opening. I was playing that. I was talking about that. What we have here is a failure to communicate. I think that's a little before your time there, Justin.
Probably.
Oh, we know it. Give him.
Huh?
I'm giving you some.
I knew what.
Now my thing's not working. There we go.
What's going
on here?
There we go.
My buttons aren't working. What am I doing here? What's going on with my buttons? My buttons aren't working. Because I got it on the wrong thing.
Can you stop buffering, bro? Oh my God.
Oh, that might get looked at.
What?
They might look at this. It could possibly be a goal.
See, I can't even see it because it buffers every 5 seconds.
Oh, not challengeable. So they won't look at it.
No.
Oh, that puck's in the net.
Yeah, but I think he pushes the pad in the net.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
I mean, Ingram didn't put any fight into it. He just kind of let him. Montgomery laughing.
Yeah.
So, that he's not amused. I'm telling you, and again, I buffer. Oh my God.
Guy, I totally agree. None of those goals were on Bennington. The Blues are absolutely horrible on the PK. And I haven't been horrible on the PK all season. Offense has been anemic, worse in the league. I get that. I saw football playing on Bars TV as I walked past. And now I got to watch a football game. Go Bears. Just need to get one. There you go.
I love that they call this blown whistle very, very quickly for the Blues, and then they let the Edmonton Oilers just swarm the net for 5 minutes.
The same thing on the other end. They did the same thing on the other end just now.
I can't watch the game. I cannot watch this game. I can't. I mean, I'm buffering every 2 seconds.
Do a restart on it. Turn it off and try and turn it back on. Oh, his Bukestead in the tuchus.
My God, and we're fucking reviewing this play. God. Hey,
They were looking at it, but I think it's no goal.
Saw sauce and all that. It's in the oven now. Pepperoni and all that.
I see Benner getting traded after the Olympics. Receiving team will want the extra years. He's only got 1 year, and he's 7 years older than Hoffer. And Love Hamstrom will be the heir apparent. I'm not completely.
Dude, let me see.
They did. They see that they called the whistle on the other end too. So it worked. Went both ways on this one. Shots are 4-2 this period in favor of the Blues. That's some goodness there in the first 5.5 minutes. Well, we need to get one. You got to get one before you get four, bud. You got to get one before you can get two. So you got to get that first one. First one might open some things up, you know? Make you not feel like everything's going against you here. Because that could be how they're feeling right now, that everything's going against them. Hmm. Big save there by Bennington. And they just got to dump it in because, I mean, the Oilers right now are just swarming the Blues. I mean, there's very little lanes open. They're just coming in and firing the puck, or the Blues are playing a little passive. I mean, that's the one thing that a lot of teams do against the Oilers is they play a little passive, and I think it hurts them more than it hurts them a lot. When you play passive, it's going to hurt. You got to play aggressive because that aggressiveness, you play passive because you're worried about getting a penalty. But if you play aggressive, I mean, if you can get them on the heels or get a goal in, right now, the biggest thing, and I will say this, I do see some uninspired play by Kyrou today. I see some of it. Not completely, but I see some of it. All right. And right now, Kyrou's, it looks like he's shifting down, like he's missed the shift or two. Him, Walker, and Steinberg, it's like he's on the fourth line. It looks like Jordan Kyrou's been put on the fourth line. So maybe you guys are seeing something that I wasn't. Because he's got the same minutes of the fourth line guys. Same shift and minutes as the fourth line guys almost. Steinberg's 505, Walker's 545, Kyrou 621. And they all have 9 shifts. January, the months that breaks champions or forges them. I can see that a little bit. Yeah. Did. Actually, could have been an awarded goal, actually. Like a horse race, stumble out of the gate, that tells it. Somewhat. Somewhat. I can see that a little bit. It's almost like in the neutral zone, they're playing a zone defense, and it's not. And Edmonton's playing around it. Edmonton's going where they ain't in this zone. I don't know if anybody else sees that. There we go. Doing the best we can, guys. Sometimes it's hard.
I mean, I'm not even
Let's
watching the game.
go Blues. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean,
Aaron,
folks, I'm not. Folks, I'm not even watching the game. My thing continues to buffer every 2 seconds, so I might as well just not even be watching the game. So. Two seconds. Buffer.
Definitely.
2 seconds. Pass.
Definitely
Buffer.
chasing
Shot.
the game.
Buffer. Fucking annoying, man.
Nice save, Bennington.
I like that I take over the analysis of this game, saying as I can't fucking watch it.
I was having issues with audio during the broadcast, and he was on FanDuel. So, might be something with FanDuel right now, bud. Oh, here we go. And they're just seems like they can't get any bodies free. Just can't get any bodies free. Chicago scores. It's on the foot now. Oh, now that one was on Bennington. I will say that was a weak one. It's far post, but it just felt like Bennington should have had that one. Like he overcommitted. Yeah, he overcommitted. He slid too far. I feel like he slid too far, yeah. Well, 4-0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Blues are struggling. I will say
Almost like I
that one was
called.
kind of on Bennington, and they may be pulling him.
Almost like I called it.
Oh no, he took a timeout.
Oh,
Oh wow. Holloway, well, I mean, Bennington probably overcommitted, but Holloway could have stopped that pass. Oh, Holloway did. He got a piece of it, but so the Blues took their timeout. Oh, that was a Hyman with a hat trick. Huh. No, he can't have a hat trick. He might have 2 goals. Yeah. There it goes. Mine wasn't refreshing.
what is happening? Hello?
Yeah.
What is happening? Is it your connection or mine?
I don't know. I think it's yours.
Of course it is. I can't catch a break.
Yeah, it happens, man. I had it the last game. Though I am mine's not refreshing, so it could be me. I don't think it is, but it could be. Because I'm still showing 3-0, but Overtime in the football game. Yeah, they've drafted well. Good shot there by Bukestad, but misses the net. Oh, they got some puck movement going on. They a little bit of a cycle here. It ended up being offside. Melu a little bit too quick on there. The Blues need Caleb Williams. Might go down 3 goals, but he would lead the comeback. Well, now it's 4-0, and the Oilers don't think the Blues are getting a point out of this game. Got to generate some good scoring chances to get back in the game. Absolutely agree with you. Justin's having some issues. I don't know if it's him or me. Holloway had a shot there, just blocked. At least they're getting something going on. No, he's having some issues with the internet, so looks like he might be back. There we go. You back, bud?
Pop me out. This is buffering. It's not. It just.
Okay. He'll let me know if I can come back. He's having some internet issues, just like I had a couple days ago. He's working on it. We're doing the best we can, guys. All right. Oh, good shot. Oh, damn. Now that's some scoring chances. We're getting a little bit there. Now we just need to get one of them to go in on us. Oh, yeah. Good net front presence. Justin was having internet issues. The buffering can be very frustrating. Absolutely, it is. It is. It's very because I had it the other day, man. I was dealing with it. It's a struggle, you know. Excuse me. You good? No, I think he's frozen again. So. Had to back that up. Edmonton is just so aggressive. I mean, the Blues, even they're struggling getting it out of their zone because every time a guy's got the puck, there's an Oiler right there on him. That was interference, not called. Looks like Justin might be back. There we go.
It's still going to be buffering, I'm sure, but it's whatever.
You still buffering or?
Oh yeah, it's been buffering the whole time. It's going to continue to buffer in this game, and it's going to continue to buffer on this thing, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows?
You want me to handle it, or you want to stay? You want to go? Up to you, bud. Either way. I mean, I had it the last couple of days too, so I feel your pain. I absolutely feel your pain. Yeah, he's frozen. He's having huge internet. I had it a couple days ago, so I know what it's like. I've had it before. Well, we're at the 3.5-minute mark. Oh, good save, Bennington. Good save on Bennington. Oh my goodness. Oh, that commercial's so bad. There are some really, really bad commercials out there. Really bad. So that fourth goal, no, I put it on Bennington, but now it looks like it went off Parayko's skate, so maybe not so much on Bennington. I felt like he overplayed it, that he overplayed the pass, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong about overplaying the pass. Well, Justin's just can't get his up, so you just got me today. Yay, you have me. We'll do the best we can with what we got as we go along. So thank you for joining me on the BlueNote Fan Report as Justin is having some issues. So hang in there with me, guys. Now I'll find out how many people are here just for Justin and how many people are here for both of us. Oh, there we go. Ah, Bustad couldn't get it to Steinberg. Good attempt, though. Maybe waited just a little too long, but good play there. Steinberg was covered. He wasn't going to get it to him. Yeah, the worst Stastny was down on the ground like that. They weren't going to get it to him. But an important play. I mean, the Blues shots are 17-16. Just wish they could get one or two in the net. Ah, couldn't get a stick on it. Oh, nice stick, Dvorsky. Oh, Dvorsky's defending McDavid really well. I mean, really well. Come on, Kyrie. Let's show. Oh, that was a kind of a hit. Kyrie. Oh, it's a little too quick. Parayko gets it there, but nobody's can tip it up or tip it in. But they're getting there. Loving you guys. Thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, give me a thumbs up. Or not only that, if you're watching on Facebook, how about a star or two? Come on, give me some stars. I could use some stars. 7-1 is plausible. I hope it doesn't happen, but it is plausible, Ryan. Justin's having all kinds of internet problems today, so he's too frustrated and he's not going to come back on. So I apologize. It happens, guys. It happens. We do the best we can. I've had days where I didn't feel it, and I just let Justin handle the show. So one thing with a co-host, if something's wrong, you got two people, and you do it the best you can with it. Oh, Steen just couldn't get a stick on it there, or Steen, Shin. I keep saying I get those two mixed up so bad. Oh, that high is definitely going away this game. Well, we're going to the power play. Bouchard to the box for the trip. He took a trip. He didn't want it, but he did. Well, got 1:41, and then we're going to have 19 seconds on the back end. Let's see if we can get that one. Got to get one on this power play. Surprised they didn't blow the whistle on that one. Well, he's talking about Curbs is talking about with not the same standard, not calling it. I got to say, I think Kyrou is playing a little uninspired tonight. Dvorsky's having a really good game. Bushnavid's a little weak on that. Shovel. I think it's Chucky Doll cut his internet line. Possible. Oh, right as the time goes off. Well, Blues give up one goal in that period and are now down 4-0. 20 minutes of hockey left, and the Blues have got to do something. Shots are actually 19-18 in favor of the Blues. They doubled up the Oilers in that period. The Oilers had 12 in the first. The Blues had 12 in the second. The Oilers had 6 in the second. The Blues had 7 in the first. So they're up by 1 in shots, but not on the score sheet. Again, not a bad period for the Blues. I mean, originally I said the goal was on Bennington. Now I'm changing. Well, he did overplay. He did overslide and play a little too much to the weak side. But at the same time, the puck was tipped, right? Where was the penalty? McDavid for the cross check. Curbs. You can cross check someone in the back when you're the best player in the world. I heard it, Justin. I talked about it on the show, my friend. I absolutely did. I talked about it on the show. You guys, back me up. Somebody back me up. Help me. Yeah, that cross check probably should have been called. It was actually really close to being a boarding. Oh, they put another trade up. Oh, the Blues say no on that one. The Blues trade Robert Thomas and Colton Parayko. And this is a mock trade. Blues trade, mock trade. Thomas and Parayko to Anaheim for Mason McTavish, Pavel Mintyukov, Tristan Luneau, and the 2026 second, which is ours. No, that's not enough. That's not even close to enough. I'd want 2 more pieces in that. I'd want 2 more picks. And I want a first out of that at bare minimum. Now I'd want a first out of that at bare minimum. Right? And that's my thought process. Could be wrong. That's just Guy's thought process, right? You got that? Guy's thought process. So here's the mock trade proposed by our buddies at the Blues Fan Forum. St. Louis gets Mason McTavish, Pavel Mintyukov, Tristan Luneau, probably saying it wrong, more than likely. A 2026 second, which is our pick. And Anaheim receives Robert Thomas and Colton Parayko. No, it's not enough. Right? Not enough at all. In my eyes. Not even close to enough. Right? And why do they get so many people responding to them and I get hardly anybody? It is what it is. I think they have more people in there. No, I got 1,000 followers. What do they got? Yeah, oh no, they got me beat. Oh well. Keep doing it, right? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was showing. Right. Justin says, I believe you did, but that tells you what there's super. Oh, well, yeah, I know there's superstar treatment in the league. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. There always has been, and there always will be. It's always going to happen. It's never, ever going to go away. Never. Right? Thank you, Justin, for putting that thumb in the air since you can't be on the show today. We appreciate that. Right, they're kind of showing McDavid being McJesus here. I don't know if that went off. I don't know if that went off his skate. Yeah, he said it might have, but I don't think it did. I don't think it did. I'm going to get some more ice and a drink. I will be right back. Give me a moment. I love you guys. Be right back. Give me a good laugh there, Justin. I'm holding out. I'm holding out for a 4-goal third. I really am. Now, I guess the Rams beat the Bears 20-17 in overtime. So the Rams against the Seahawks. I will definitely be on the side of the Seahawks for that one. And then the Patriots against the Broncos. I know the Broncos are going to be down a quarterback, but I'm on the Bronco. Oh, I played it right there, bud. I played it as soon as I came back. Played it as soon as I came back. Justin, what do you think of this mock trade? I'm going to put it up again. I know where I'm at 100%. Here you go, bud. What do you think of that? It is St. Louis gets Mason McTavish, Pavel Mintyukov, Tristan Leon, no, I can't pronounce that, and a 2026 second, which is our own pick. Anaheim gets Thomas and Parayko. I don't think St. Louis is getting enough. In my eyes, I want one or two more picks there, right? That Thomas is worth more than that, and so is Parayko. I don't think you trade either one, but I don't know. I don't think that these things are as good as these guys make them out to be. I don't like this. I don't like the pick at all. I don't like it at all, to be honest. I don't like it at all. I don't like that trade at all. All right. Maybe we should start making some of those and putting them on our site, Justin. I can see that too. Doing what I could, man. Maybe reach out to them and ask them how they do it. I think they're using AI to do it, but we could talk about it. Yeah. I don't think they are. I mean, I can understand why you say that, but I think that, I don't know, man. I'm never going to say, I don't want to say that about my team, I mean, I don't think they're shitty. I mean, they're struggling, but to sit there and say that these players are that bad, they're not. They're struggling, This is for all of you, you and Justin. See the stars when the times are tough. This is for all you do, you and Justin. See the. I appreciate you, Jai. I really appreciate you. You're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. We're doing the best we can, making it happen for you tonight. What year are we in? Year 9? No, we're in really year 3. Year 3, right? I mean, there's a lot of hate for Armstrong, and I get it. I mean, I don't have it, but I get it, right? everyone wants the best players on their team, and sometimes it's just not possible. But it is what it is. Sometimes, you look at the play. I don't know, man. It's just really hard, and sometimes we're armchairs, and even me, and we look at things, and there's things that we don't know. Actually, I meant to talk to Justin about this, and I didn't get a chance because we were struggling. And I'll try to talk to. I have a guest that wants to come on next Sunday that I think I can get on next Sunday, who has a little bit of inside knowledge with the Blues, and I think it'd be fun to have him in and see what he has to think. Have to talk to Justin about it, but I think we can set it up for next Sunday. If I get it set up, I'll let you know, and we'll put it out there, and it'll be a fun show. It'll be a fun show. I've had this guest on before. He does have some inside knowledge, and we'll kind of go from there. I went to preference this, and I said that this game was over, and it is over. Obviously, the Blues got to be better on the power play. It all happened in the first. I hate to blame the officials for the whole game, but I can come on here and say that the Edmonton Oilers earned a good power play in that game. I can't come on here and say that they earned a good power play in that game. When you're on home ice and you're handed chances, the momentum, you will take it. Okay, I get that. I understand. 2024 finals, the textbook example of what, Isidore? Trying to have the best players on your team? I mean, is that what you're talking about? Or not sure where you're going with that, or what I said that you're kind of agreeing with. Sorry, I make mistakes sometimes. I make mistakes. Tad Neatman, Joseph Craig, Reinharder, Samantha Rose Robinson, Sharon Spinks, Jason Nichols, Aaron Nels, and Justin Scott. Yeah, I mean, if you look on our page, the BlueNote Fan Report for today's show, not the show itself, but the one that I put up, he posted something. I can send you something later. We'll set up a guest for next Sunday. I'll see if he's good to go, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, now at this point, I'm okay with that. He says the team can't manufacture scoring chances. They manufacture them, but they're not putting them in the net. They're not finishing chances. That's the difference. That's what I think is different. I think they are manufacturing scoring chances. They're not finishing scoring chances. Isidore, if the rest lets them carry on, they do take things into their own hand. Okay, now I see what you're doing. I get to now. Okay, gotcha. McTavish is a stud, so it's suggesting that I like. Are you talking about that trade that I put up earlier? I'm not on that trade at all. I'm not giving up Thomas and Parayko, and I don't think either one of them would go to there anyways. So I will try and set the guest up for next Sunday. Good statue. The McKenzie brothers. The finishing is the issue. They just, not that they can't. I agree with that. Centerman. Oh, so I read that wrong. O'Reilly 2.0. I don't know. I want another O'Reilly on the team. Right? You're calling him O'Reilly. If he's a guy that takes the blame for himself, for everything, I don't want that guy. I do not want that guy on my team. I mean, and you know what? Everyone, O'Reilly is not an offensive guy, and that's our bigger problem. So getting another defensive guy doesn't help the team, right? I don't want another defensive guy. I want an offensive guy that's allowed to play offensively, right? I want a guy that plays offensively. I'm going to talk to Justin about a possible mock trade. I know it would never happen, and I know who would say no, but I think it's a possibility. Oh, I must be way behind. A little bit. Well, now it's 5-0. That one looked like that probably might have been on. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good pass, but maybe Binny could have gotten over there. All right. McDavid's got 85 points this season already. Boy, I could have never seen this year being as bad as it's been for the Blues. Could have never seen it. I just didn't think with Montgomery that they could be this bad, that they could have these many issues. Yeah. Just get one, guys. Come on. Just get something. And again, this is not on Bennington. So I know the people, no more Bennington, Hoffer only. I do think Bennington's days in St. Louis are numbered. I really do. And I hate saying that. But with him having a little term on his contract and what's going on, I see it. I see it. Wow, what a pass. Wow. I don't know what Bennington, I sit there and I don't know what Bennington could have done now on that. Man, the Blues just can't finish a chance. Right? And the guy's that good. The guy's that good. It's been a tough game. I thought they were going to win this third one in a row. I was wrong. That's what I get. I predicted the last two being losses, and they won them. I'm not predicting another win for the Blues. Every from now on, until I predict the loss and they lose, I'm predicting losses. There you go. You're hearing me say it. You're hearing me say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Joel Hogan, my one of my longest friends. I've known Joel since I was 5 years old. Hey, Joel, how you doing, buddy? If you're there, known Joel since I was 5 years old. Good save, Bennington. Cannot give another one up, Benny. Give another one up, I'm screwed. I mean, this is this has just been a tough season, right? I know it's hard. And hopefully next Sunday we have the guests. I'm hoping that I'll get a confirmation and we'll set it up. And I hope you guys will ask our guests some really good questions. Well, Luke Corrick puts out, sounds like a broken record, but St. Louis Blues play in front of Jordan Binning has been nothing short of pathetic, quite frankly. Hoping we can do something against Winnipeg. And I really thought that game against Tampa was going to change this team around, but this was a hard. There's another chance they don't create. Go bleed blue for the blood drive in St. Louis. Bailing the boat, buddy. I think the bilge pumps aren't working anymore. Go bleed blue in the loo with the Red Cross. Look at that. I mean, they're just all over them. They're as soon as a blue touches the puck, there is an Oiler on him. Oh, Tucker. No, I did not. No, I did not. I'm watching the Blues game. Not a big football fan. Kind of soured me on that game. I'm not one of those people that can have like teams in a city I'm not from. I struggle with that. I mean, I will follow. I used to follow the Arizona Cardinals because the Cardinals were the Cardinals, but I was never like a super fan of them. Good stick check there. I just struggle with that. I know some people can do it. They can have, be a fan, live in one place and be a fan of teams from all over. Just not me. Oh, broken stick. We got a chance. And nope. Again, man, they're just swarming. It's like they're It's like they're wasps, man. And as soon as you disturb them, they're all over you. Right? You touch the puck, they're all over you. For me, the best nickname in football, maybe that's a current one, but overall, the best nickname's got to be refrigerator. It's got to be the best nickname. Oh, good shot. Just can't put it away. I mean, you said there's nobody there, so everyone's trying to do it on their own. They're trying, but I mean, it's good. Sonny's hurt. Oh, he's he looks like he got cut. So Sonny's hurt bad. Yeah. Well, that's not good. Tough game to be a podcaster on and try and do this. It's tough game. Close to a doink, so close. I mean, I'm thicker kicker's good, but William the Refrigerator Perry, come on. How do you beat that? Oh, I'm not taking off. It's just saying it's hard. I'm not going anywhere. Just saying it's hard to do this. You know, when they're lively and it's a win, and you're yeah. When it's harder. It's hard to do this, man. Wayne, you are right. They do look slow tonight. Scary says, I love that one too. I just can't. To me, that's the best nickname that I've ever heard for a player. I'm an old guy, though. I think he's saying Devo is the center. Yeah, more than likely. What about Lawrence Taylor? He was called the Coke Machine. He had another nickname though. I remember Lawrence Taylor just LT. Yeah, Dvorsky. That's what I figured you meant. I wonder if he broke a bone. 30, 26. Oh, man. Look, I understand it's hard, man. I get it. I get tough seasons. Trust me, I've been around for a long, long time. I've seen my share of good seasons. I've seen my share of tough seasons. I've seen my share of seasons where the Blues should have done something and didn't. I've seen my seasons where they shouldn't. They shouldn't have done something and did. You know, it is what it is. You know, and to sit there and think that this team isn't talented or this team, you know, doesn't have, you know, a pipeline or things like that, it's the wrong way to think about it. Sorry, man. That's the way I look at it. It's bleak in the middle. All old timers. No, well, I mean, you got Thomas out. I mean, and Thomas is still pretty young. When he got busted for the cocaine, the big joke was, did you hear about the Bears trading the fridge to the Giants? And the answer was, yeah, they are putting the Coke machine beside the fridge. Okay, I don't remember that one. The joke I kind of remember, oh, he broke his leg. Oh yeah, it's his ankle. Oh, he broke his ankle snapped. I think his ankle snapped. He's done for the year. Yeah. Oh man, that's not good. My favorite one is, what do you call a drug ring? What do you call a drug ring in Dallas? Sonny and McDavid got tied up, and it looks like Sonny did something to his ankle, and it was pretty bad. So we'll see. They took him off in a hurry. He looked down at something at his ankle, and so good save there by Bennington. But what do you call a drug ring in Dallas? The Cowboys. Or a huddle. A huddle, that was it. A huddle, I forgot. I screwed that one up. Icing. Maybe. I think we're doing okay for young centers, right? He was having a lot of problems with his internet tonight, Wayne. He just couldn't. I mean, he couldn't watch the game, and it was just he was frustrated and felt it was best to not be on. So, and this is a tough one. This is a hard one to do, you know. And he felt that the refs didn't do the Blues any favors, and I do agree with him some, not completely, but you know, Blues haven't done themselves any favor. They've looked slow, like you said. They've looked discombobulated. They haven't played well. They played okay in front of Bennington, but not well. And, you know, they're not finishing chances. You know, they've got almost the same amount of shots as they got almost the same amount of shots as Edmonton does. Right, the shots are 27-24 in favor of Edmonton, but they're close. And you know, Edmonton's got 5 goals. The Blues have none. Edmonton finished their chances, and the Blues haven't. And Edmonton has played a really good defensive game. Right? I mean, as soon as a Blues player touches, the Edmonton swarms on him. They're playing a very man-to-man tight defense, and the Blues are playing a very loose zone, and Edmonton's picking it apart, at least in my eyes. Right? Had the game on the iPad and they look not good. Yeah, I'm with that. Right? It's just, yeah, no or Drysdale either. But look at this. I mean, we're in their zone, and there's not, as soon as the Blues player touches it, right? That's why they can't get any, there's no lanes, there's no passing lanes, there's no shooting lanes. As soon as the Blues player touches it, and I will say, I think Kyrou played uninspired tonight. Yes, I just said that. I think Kyrou played uninspired tonight. They're just, I don't see him scoring a goal, man. I see him getting shut out again. But look, it's even in their own zone behind the net. There's an Oiler right there. Right there. Right? They're just not getting anything done. Now, I'm buffering. I mean, they're keeping the puck in the zone, but they're not doing anything with it. The Oilers are finishing their chances and the Blues are not. Yeah. I mean, that's what it comes down to. It's not that they're not creating chances, they're just not finishing them. And now, say again, here's Coric saying, Holford blaming Bennington for this. I don't think this is. I think the score would be the same with Hofer and net. I think the score would be the same. Right? I really do. You know? Hey, everybody, if you are a Desert Storm vet, I say thank you. I know that this is, the next 6 weeks are going to be kind of hard for you with this being the 35th anniversary. If you're struggling, and I have been struggling a little bit, if you are, reach out, man. I'll talk to you. I've had a couple of my buddies reach out and talk to me. If you're struggling with the 35th anniversary, give me a call. Give me a message. I'll help you out. I got your back. Got your back, shipmate. So I've got it set up. Next Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, let me double check, make sure there's not a Blues game that day. That would really mess me up. I don't think there is. Right? I don't think there is. No Blues game. So next Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Next Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Joe Fresta. Joe Fresta will be joining us. He is a Blues insider. He's got his ear to the grindstone. You may know Joe Fresta. He is part of the family that founded the Pasta House. I've had Joe on the show before. He's a great person to talk to. Make a better choice. I don't think, well, I mean, Kyrie's had a rough game, I'll say that. But Kyrie's not a bad player. I do think that he may have gotten to the point where everything that's gone on has got him checked out. But I think that the fans have caused a lot of that. And that's just my opinion. Right? We actually probably should have traded him when Berube was here, because Berube was never going to give that guy the chance. Never going to give that guy the chance. Next Sunday, Joe Fresta is going to join us. St. Louis Blues insider Joe Fresta will join us next Sunday. Three minutes to go. Can the Blues break the shutout? I agree with that, Wayne. I really, really do. God, this commercial, I cannot. Oh, I got to turn this down. That commercial's so bad. Oh, my goodness. A rap commercial for ranch dressing. Come on. Come on. That's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. Well, the big thing is, the problem is his contract. He's got like 6 years left at $8 million, 8.125. And when you're trading him, you're trading all of that. So you got to have somebody that's got cap room, or you got to go number for dollar for dollar. And again, just because he's not playing well here doesn't mean he's not worth that somewhere else, right? You got to get a first-round pick for him. Plain and simple. You got to get a first-round pick. Sweetness Payton. Yeah, that's a good one. Peanut Tillman. I don't remember that one. No, because you got to retain through the whole period. No way. That's why I would. If you want retained salary, it's out. Not retaining any salary. Not when you got to retain it for the length of the contract. That kills you. I disagree with that. I think you will get a first for him. I think you will. A guy with the potential of 40 goal scorer? Yeah, you're getting a first. We're absolutely getting a first. I think you get a first. The other thing is, he's got a full no trade clause. It's going to be hard to walk away from that. I don't think the Blues want to walk away from that. I really don't. Could bring him up. Uh-oh. We got an Edmonton fan who's going to come give us a bunch of junk, right? Hi, buddy. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. Carbonell, he's young, but he could, well, let's see what his camp is next year. If he has a strong camp, yeah. He won't come up this year. I mean, he's in juniors. He's not coming from juniors to here. There would probably be somebody else in our system that would come up, but he's not coming up. We're actually a little high on forward right now. No junk on my part. Well, I mean, if you're coming to give it to me, you're welcome. I mean, I'll take it. We earned it. This is a bad game for us. You're showing why you guys are Edmonton showing why they're Stanley Cup contenders, and we're showing why we're first overall pick contenders, lottery contenders. I mean, that's what we're showing in my eyes. And it just can't get anything done. Snuggerud's trying, but when there's nobody there, and then Edmonton all over the place. Well, a minute to go in this debacle. Let's see if the Blues can make something happen. Yeah, there we go. Well, Blues are going to get shut out in this one. Justin was right. It was over when he said it. I didn't want to believe him, but it is what it is. And it is what it is tonight. Tough loss. Tough game, after the beating two really, really good teams to come back and lose this. No, a lot of people are going to put this on Bennington, but it isn't. Well, you have a point on the cup contender part, but I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just saying what it is, You can rub it in all you want. That's his fourth, Zach Hyman's fourth multi-goal game against St. Louis. Blues just couldn't get anything done, man. And they're dejected. Their heads are hung low. And let's hope that Sonny's not hurt too bad, but I have a feeling he's going to be out. I could see Sonny being out for the year. I understand what Justin says about the refs sometimes. I really do. He thinks I don't. But at the same time, it's really, really hard for me to blame the refs because, it is what it is. That was a dick punch. Yeah, I understand that. You make things happen the best you can, and you go with it. Hopefully things will get better. We play Winnipeg on Tuesday. And we'll see what happens. Right? I'm not going to stick around for this one. I'm going to call it. And we'll go from there, bud. We'll go from there. So, guys, have a great one. Thanks for joining me on the Blue Note Fan Report. Normally we have a special way to close out the show, but without Justin here, I'm just going to say this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, for my co-host, Justin Eagle Eye Scott, saying aloha mahalo, and we'll catch you next time on the Blue Note Fan Report. Aloha!
Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!